The concept of truth. More than just facts. Truth is often defined as what aligns with reality or facts. However, truth can be complex and multifaceted, depending on context. Philosophers debate whether objective truth exists independently or if truth is a construct shaped by perception, experience, and cultural norms. Understanding truth requires an exploration of both facts and interpretations. Objective versus subjective truth. Objective truth refers to facts that exist independently of human beliefs, like the laws of physics. These truths remain constant regardless of personal opinions. Subjective truth, on the other hand, is shaped by individual experiences, emotions, and perspectives. What one person perceives as true may differ from someone else's reality. The role of evidence in determining truth. In many areas of knowledge, truth is determined through evidence and logical reasoning. Scientific truth, for example, is built upon observable, repeatable data. The more evidence we gather, the closer we get to an objective understanding of reality. However, evidence itself can be interpreted in multiple ways, adding complexity to what we consider true. The limits of perception and bias. Human perception is inherently limited and biased. Our senses can deceive us, and our cognitive biases shape the way we interpret information. This means that what we believe to be true may not always reflect reality. Critical thinking is necessary to challenge these biases and better understand the truth. The search for truth in science. Science is often considered the best tool for uncovering objective truths. Through hypothesis testing, experimentation, and peer review, scientific truths are refined over time. However, scientific knowledge is always subject to change as new discoveries are made, which means that scientific truths are provisional rather than absolute. Philosophical truth and relativism. Philosophers like Nietzsche and relativists argue that truth may not be universal. Instead, truth might depend on cultural, social, and historical contexts. What is considered true in one society may not hold in another. This challenges the idea of absolute truth and invites us to consider multiple perspectives in our search for understanding. The role of language in defining truth. Language plays a significant role in how we express and understand truth. Words and symbols are imperfect representations of reality, which means that the way we communicate about truth can influence its interpretation. Misunderstandings or semantic differences can obscure what we know to be true. Truth and belief systems. Beliefs are central to how individuals and societies define truth. Religious, political, and ideological beliefs often shape what people perceive as true. While some of these beliefs are grounded in historical facts, others are shaped by tradition or personal conviction, making truth subjective in many cases. Ethical considerations of truth. The pursuit of truth is not always neutral, it often has ethical implications. For example, should we always tell the truth, even if it harms someone? Should we prioritize truth in all situations, or consider the consequences of revealing certain truths? These questions show that truth is not just an abstract concept but also a practical, moral issue. Conclusion. The search for truth is ongoing. Truth, while an essential pursuit, is often elusive and complex. It can be objective or subjective, absolute or relative, depending on context. Through evidence, critical thinking, and an awareness of bias, we can move closer to understanding what is true. However, recognizing the limits of our knowledge is also a crucial part of the search for truth.